Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to another music reaction. Today we're going to be watching and reacting to another performance by our beautiful Angelina Jordan. For those of you guys that are new here, I'll be putting a link to her YouTube channel in the description below. So this one has been a long time coming. This is one of the first ones that you guys actually had mentioned to me, and it was recommended highly over the course of the past couple of months, repeatedly. But some people were also saying, you know, maybe you want to put it off a little bit and look at some of her earliest and her more jazzy style stuff first, since I was really into those pieces. So I was kind of doing that, but I always had this one as one that I really wanted to check out. It's one of her more famous performances, and I guess is a really big kind of launching point for her. And so you guys are probably guessing. I mean, no, you already know what this is. You see the title anyway. What am I saying? Sorry. But anyway, so yes, I am finally going to be watching and reacting to her performance of Bohemian Rhapsody. Now, you guys know I've said ever since I first heard that this existed that I was super curious what this was going to be like. One of the things that we all love about Angelina is the way that she is able to not just how she's able to really inhabit a piece of music and bring the emotions behind it to life, but the way that she's able to take things and make them her own in very unique ways. And this is a song that I've been super curious about how exactly she was going to do that, how her particular style is going to kind of take this song and mutate it, I guess transform it into something different, because of course this is very different than any of the other pieces that I've seen her cover before, and very different from anything that you'd expect from what she's previously done, at least that I have seen. So I'm super curious to see how this is going to play out. So she's doing this in front of a panel that includes Simon Cowell, and I've listened to the little introductory part, and apparently she was like a big fan of Simon and really wanted him to be impressed by her. So I'm really interested to see how this goes, but I'm pretty confident that he's gonna be pleased. Like, I can't imagine that he wouldn't be. I can't imagine anybody listening to her not being pleased, but all right, let's not waste any more time. Here she is, Angelina Jordan covering Bohemian Rhapsody. Here we go. Oh, he's ready.
Anywhere the wind blows doesn't really matter to me.
Wow. Their faces are all like my face whenever I hear her.
My time has come. Send shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind and face the truth.
Wow.
Oh, yeah. They're speechless.
Sometimes I wish I'd never been born at all.
We did the same thing.
Baby, can't do this to me, baby. Just gotta get out, just gotta get out of here. Yeah. Nothing really matters. Anyone can say. Nothing really matters. Nothing
Okay, guys. So I'm probably not going to include all of that end part that I just watched in my actual video, but if you guys have seen this and you're fans of her, I'm sure you have seen it. I'm sure you know that they were all exactly like me and most of you. Uh, Completely captivated, blown away, you know, telling her that this was the beginning of huge things. She was going to be a massive star, that was unlike anything they had ever seen. And of course, Simon was completely blown away, and it was everything you would hope for her. It was beautiful. I mean, I'm not surprised because everything that I've listened to her has been beautiful. But at the same time, I really didn't know what to expect going into this performance because of what this song is like. And I do think it makes sense that she really was focused on the slower, more melodic parts of the song as opposed to the more crazy parts of the song. That makes total sense. And you know, I feel like there's a lot of ways that people could cover this song trying to do what she did and for it to not come out right, you know, to not feel right. But this did. It's amazing to me because I always feel like sort of the up tempo, more intense parts of Bohemian Rhapsody are kind of sort of crucial in a lot of performances of it. So the idea of cutting it out completely, I could see how that would be something that could go badly wrong, but it didn't here. It felt right, and I think it's just because it felt like she made it her own, and it felt like that is what an Angelina version of Bohemian Rhapsody should be, you know? And it was beautiful. It was perfect. It was exact. I mean, you saw there was moments I was grasping at my chest, and then you'd see some of the judges and people in the audience doing the same thing, so you could tell, yeah, that everyone was having a similar reaction. And for me, I don't know. I don't see, the thing is, I don't know her personally, and this was years ago, right? This was years ago. But nonetheless, I just felt like personally happy for her when I was seeing the judges' reactions. Not only could I relate to how they were reacting, and I recognized my own facial expressions from some of the first times I've heard her perform on their faces, which was cool, but the fact that they were so blown away and so impressed, and it made me really happy for her because I'm imagining how much that must have meant, especially knowing like how she really wanted Simon to like her performance, for people to enjoy her performance. And it was great. So I was getting choked up a little bit because not just because of her performance, which was beautiful, and that alone would be enough to do it, right? But because of watching their reactions to her performance. And so I loved that. That was great to watch. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this too, as well. Like I said, this one was a long time coming. I'm glad I got a chance to check it out finally. And again, as always, if you have more suggestions for me, please do leave them down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye.